Hey guys, Will Terry here, and in this video we're going to talk about setting up your Kickstarter a little bit, pre-launch page. And I'm just going to go through some of that stuff. I'm not going to spend a ton of time, but I want to show you where we're at on this ongoing project, how to make a card game. This is part of a playlist, so if you haven't seen the first videos, go back in it and check those out. This is basically a how to make a card game and market it, and that's what this series is all about. I do want to mention really quick that I'm going to be sharing our live launch next week. And of course, if you found this video late, it's already happened. But on Tuesday, the 1st of October at 9 a.m. Pacific time, I think that's like noon on the East Coast of the US. So yeah, 9 a.m. Pacific time. And we're going to actually start the broadcast a little bit before that, maybe 15 minutes before that, because we want to show you what it's like to go through the launch sequence and basically videotape pushing the button, but also all the things we're going to do after that to share it out to places and watch real time. And it'll be me and Anthony on there talking about it. And if you have any questions, feel free to ask questions during that live stream. And yeah, so that's what we're going to do. But I thought what I would do on this video is basically just show you our pre-launch page. The way you get that is, I'm in the back office of Kickstarter here. You can see all these tabs up here. I just go to promotion. I'm going to copy my my project URL, and this is a unique URL for my Kickstarter. And right now it's going to take you to a pre-launch page. I have a link for that in the description where you can follow us and follow our launch there if you want to. But that link will also change over to just the regular Kickstarter once the Kickstarter starts next week on October 1st, which is Tuesday. So I'm just going to throw that in a new browser here. Here's our pre-launch. You can see right here we have a little over 1,000 people following us right now. And a lot of those people were invited in through Facebook ads and through social media and through the YouTube videos and things like that. And I want you to know, I didn't have this when I did what they don't teach in art school. This was my biggest Kickstarter to date. This What They Don't Teach in Art School book, which is a business book on how to monetize and how to make money with your art. I didn't really spend any time doing any kind of pre-launch, so this is going to be a totally different experience to have this many people that are already following. And what's so important about that is they're going to get an email as soon as we push the button to launch our Kickstarter. An email will go out to those 1,000+ people. It'll go up. This number will go up before we launch next week because we're still running ads and still doing social media posts. But that is super important to happen. And one of the reasons that I explained in other videos on Kickstarter is the more people you bring, the higher you will rank in searches on Kickstarter. You'll be on like #1 pages on maybe games, maybe on they have categories like the new best newest projects or something like that. Most the ones that are getting the most funding, the ones that are staff picks and projects we love and stuff like that. So the more you bring, I mean, they're a business. Kickstarter's a business. They want to make money. So the more people you can bring to Kickstarter, they go, oh, we need to give these guys more prominence on the website. And again, I think I mentioned this in another video, like 1.6 Kickstarters ever get to 6 figures, ever raise 6 figures or more. And I think one of the biggest reasons is people don't do this step of really promoting their project before they launch and gathering as many people as they can. And what we're doing on the pre-launch page is we don't have all the information there. You notice there's no tiers over here, so you can't see that information. You can't see what we're offering. But we basically tease the game and just show what the game is about and talk about it. Got a chance to do some fun artwork to throw on there to dress it up a little bit, and then we show our cards. We show what you're going to get, but we don't go into depth. And on the regular Kickstarter, you're going to see that this page goes into much more depth. We also don't have our shipping information on here. It's still incomplete. We're still actually building this, and it's surprising to me how long it's taken us to get everything to this point. And that's why I really suggest that if you're going to do a Kickstarter right, you start building your pages in Kickstarter like at least 2 or 3 months before you launch. But like if you want to do it more leisurely, if you've got a job or something, take 5 or 6 months. You can, for free, you can just start a project and you can be building it over time. And that's what's I think is really cool about using Kickstarter. And then I did want to show you, I think I will show the tiers that we're offering. So if I go into, let's see, I think if I go into this story section here, I think I'm going to have to go into rewards. Oh, I know, I got to go in the preview. So this is actually what the page is going to look like. And I would play our video. We have a video that is being made right now, and it's a 3D video of the gameplay. And we didn't get on that soon enough. We didn't realize how long it takes creators to make. Now, we chose a creator that that's what they specialize in making Kickstarter 3D model games for people who are making games on Kickstarter. That's like her whole business. And we really wanted her because we saw some of the videos that she'd done and we really liked them. And unfortunately, we didn't give her enough time. So the video will be ready before the launch, but it's not ready right now where I can show you. But anyway, yeah, so Kickstarter puts this $1 pledge here, and it's a way for someone to just basically put in whatever they want to back you because they believe in you. I have backed a lot of these for $1 just so I can get all the updates that come out. Because if you back for $1, you are a contributor. You're a backer of the project, and you get all the messaging, all the emails, all the like I said, the updates. And the cool thing about that is that you getting those allows you as a creator to see how other people are running their campaigns, and you can see the comments, and you can see their pain points, and you can see what they're doing right, you can see what they're doing wrong, and it's a good way to follow for $1. It's a pretty low barrier of entry to be able to see all that stuff. So I have the base game, card game, like a lot of people, is my first tier. And then we have a White Elephant tier, which is basically the White Elephant expansion pack that goes with that. And then the next tier, we're offering this story. It's a Wicked Christmas story that comes with each tier from then on. And part of the strategy there is to add value. It's a really funny story, by the way. It's basically the story of how everything went wrong in Christmas Land and got all the characters mad at each other and stuff. And it adds kind of a backstory to the whole thing. But this is the tier that we were offering stickers. And I've never done these kinds of things before, so this is actually really new for me to try adding merchandise. Like on my other Kickstarters, I basically just offered the thing that I was making and nothing more. But there's a lot of people out there that really like to get into this sort of thing and get more stuff. And I was so surprised on my What They Don't Teach in Art School Kickstarter how many people were like, how come there's no extras and extra goodies and you could be making all these other things and prints and stuff like that? And we want that stuff. I just didn't have time for it. I was really busy at the time, and I just decided not to do it. This time I had a little bit more time, and because I have Anthony helping me, we can kind of get through this together. So stickers. I am offering a 3-game bundle, but I'm also doing another thing that I haven't done in the past, which is add-ons. So once a backer picks a tier, they can, at checkout, add other items to their order. And one of the items is the base game and the 2 expansion packs. But this is, to me, the reason why I'm offering this, and I'm kind of giving you some of the thinking behind why I'm doing what I'm doing. I don't think some people will go and they'll want more than one game. and maybe they're new to Kickstarter and they don't know about the add-ons, and so we would probably get a lot of emails going, hey, I want more than one game, how do I get that? Offering a 3-game bundle, that's a really good savings. I mean this tier, if you bought them individually, would be over $100, a little bit over $100. And so for 65, they're going to see that there's a huge savings there. So anyway, I offered that so that they would see that, but also have it as an add-on so people can add a second game if they see that in the right before they go to the checkout. The snarky greetings, which is we're adding greeting cards, which totally makes sense for this Kickstarter to have greeting cards because it's a Christmas game, right? So I have greeting cards with really snarky sayings, and the idea there is that it fits in with the whole idea of the Wicked Christmas theme of the story. And then in Santa's Meltdown, I'm adding the ornaments, and I actually have one here. I got a prototype of the ornament printed, so you can kind of see that right there. It's double-sided, and it's made out of ceramic. They're really nice. So we're gonna have those offered on there as well. And then the last tier was 10 of them. I figured, so there's some psychology here to selling, right, online, or selling anywhere really. And one of them, so the first thing is, I really thought, what if somebody's really into the ornaments, money's not really an object, and they're like, hey, there's only 5, how come I can't get more of the characters? And we felt that there were characters that people would really want, and so we made an extra bundle of 5, which is the bundle of 10 actually on this one. But I figured it's not that hard for us to do because we found a source that will print just one of anything. You can order any quantity, and we're not going to make that much money off of them because they're kind of expensive to be able to order any quantity. But it would basically allow us to, if only 2 people back it, we can just order for them, maybe order a set for ourselves. The bigger reason for doing this tier, this is my highest tier right there, and then you can see we've got like each tier more laid out right here. But the bigger reason for doing that top tier is a thing called push pricing, where you kind of bracket your prices on the low end and the high end, and you try to push people into the middle more. So, a lot of people won't splurge and buy the most expensive thing, but they will go, well, I can spend less. So what the 180 does psychologically is it makes the 140 actually look cheaper. If the 140 is the top, then the 80 looks cheaper, and so on and so forth. So that's kind of a psychology to selling there. And so, yeah, so that's basically what we have. Again, I would love for any of those of you, I've had some DMs from some of you who are thinking about making a card game and who are really grateful that I'm making this series. I'd love to see you on the live stream so you can ask any question that you have, and yeah, just kind of celebrate with us as we launch and see how things go. So yeah, again, that launch date is October 1st, which is next Tuesday at 9 a.m. I will try, I've never done this before, but I'm going to try to make I'm going to try to schedule it ahead of time so it's already there, so you can you get a reminder. I think there's a way that you can if you're subscribed to the channel and you've got your bell notifications turned on, you'll get an alert that I'm going live. I think that's how it works. Anyway, yeah, that's it. So join us then. And then also one last thing is keep following this series, because we're going to document during the Kickstarter. We're going to document things. We've got a lot of videos planned on, like how things go with fulfillment, working with the printer, receiving our inventory, how we're going to ship it. If we reach certain thresholds, we can ship bulk shipments to, let's say, the EU, UK, Australia, possibly even Canada, and that way we can save our backers money that live abroad, instead of shipping single packages out from the US, which are the most expensive way to ship. If we can get enough of those purchases, and I think the threshold is somewhere around 100, minimum. If we can sell 100, let's say in the UK, we can afford to gang up, and send a pallet or a couple of big boxes, probably one big box or probably a pallet, I guess. I've never done that before, but there are companies over here that'll help us do that, and we can send it over there, and then they can get more like local shipping rates in their country and stuff. So we're really hoping to do well enough in those other countries so that we can give those guys a break on their shipping. And with that, I'll see you on the next one.